Introduction: The intersection of corporations and government control. In a modern society, one of the most effective ways to generate wealth is to leverage government intervention to create a mandatory market for your product or service. This can be accomplished by generating public concern, pushing through legislation, and ultimately securing a government mandate that compels the population to purchase your offering. By doing so, you position your company as the sole provider of a product or service, allowing you to reap substantial financial rewards at minimal risk. Footnote: This section discusses how businesses can profit by persuading the government to create a compulsory market for their products. The role of public fear in wealth creation. One way to catalyze this process is through fear. Consider the example of automobile safety regulations. By first creating public anxiety around the dangers of driving without seat belts or child safety seats, you can then push for laws that make these products mandatory. Once the government enacts such laws, your company is positioned to profit significantly by becoming the approved supplier of these safety products. The combination of public concern and government regulation is a potent financial driver, often yielding billions in profit with relatively little capital investment. Footnote: The use of fear to push for regulatory change is a fundamental strategy in creating a profitable, government-enforced market. Pharmaceutical industries and government-led mandates. Similarly, in the pharmaceutical industry, you can introduce a drug with the potential to be sold to the masses, particularly if the government forces its distribution. This can be accomplished by aligning with public health initiatives, such as vaccinations. By using media campaigns to stir public concern about the potential for pandemics, you can lobby for laws that mandate vaccinations, ensuring a government-backed market for your product. In such cases, government contracts to purchase millions of doses at a marked-up price can result in billions in profits, all funded through taxpayer dollars. Footnote: This section examines how corporations can use fear and lobbying to secure government contracts that mandate the purchase of their products. Creating a mandated insurance market. A similar strategy can be applied to the insurance industry. By spending substantial resources on advertising campaigns that convince the public that driving without insurance is dangerous, you can push for government legislation that forces all drivers to purchase insurance. Once the government enacts such laws, your company will benefit from a steady, guaranteed customer base. This process allows corporations to profit from government-mandated consumer behavior, providing a stable revenue stream backed by legislation. Footnote: Government-mandated insurance policies are another example of how businesses can leverage legislation to create profitable markets. Leveraging national security concerns for profit. National security concerns also present an opportunity to profit through government influence. By convincing the government of a serious, imminent threat, such as terrorism, you can lobby for increased military spending or extended conflicts that require substantial resources. Private military contractors, defense companies, and security firms can benefit from government contracts that provide billions in revenue for services and goods tied to national security. These contracts can last for years, creating a long-term profit stream. Footnote: The defense and security industries often leverage national security concerns to secure lucrative government contracts. Corporate-government partnerships, the rise of fascism. When a corporation and the government collaborate to force people to purchase specific products or services, the system aligns more closely with fascism, an economic model where government power is used to enforce corporate profitability. By using the force of law to compel individuals to be customers, the state effectively becomes a partner in the corporation's success. This system has historical precedents, where authoritarian regimes such as those in Nazi Germany and Fascist Italy used similar mechanisms to benefit corporations. Footnote: The partnership between government and corporations to enforce product sales resembles historical forms of fascism, where government power was used to sustain corporate interests. Creating profitable market opportunities through legislation. In essence, The secret to massive financial success lies in the ability to influence legislation and public policy to the benefit of your business. Whether through mandatory purchases like auto insurance, vaccinations, or defense contracts, corporations that can align their product or service with a government mandate will see significant profits. The key to success is understanding the mechanisms of government, lobbying for the right legislative changes, and utilizing the media to shape public perception. Footnote: This section underscores the importance of understanding and leveraging legislation to create market opportunities that are enforced through government mandates. The risk of becoming too comfortable. While this model offers enormous profit potential, it also carries significant risks. The key to sustained success is knowing when to exit a market and avoid the inevitable backlash. After securing profits from a government-backed market, businesses must ensure they remain private and protect their interests. The downfall of previous monopolies has often been linked to over-reliance on government backing, which can lead to public scrutiny, legal challenges, or a shift in political priorities. Footnote: Understanding the importance of knowing when to exit a market is crucial for avoiding the risks associated with overexposure to government-backed ventures. Conclusion: The path to wealth through government influence. In conclusion, the pathway to financial success, as demonstrated by numerous historical examples, involves leveraging government power to create mandatory markets for your products. By using public fear, media manipulation, and lobbying, businesses can turn public policy into a profit-generating mechanism. However, the key to sustained success lies in strategic planning, knowing when to exit, and ensuring your corporate interests remain protected while benefiting from government enforcement. Footnote: This section reiterates the importance of leveraging government policy for corporate success while maintaining awareness of the associated risks.